And we have Kazir White. He had a healthy stat line a week ago with 9 stops and a sack. It's the Chiefs and the Bills. All that and more coming up next.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1. Meanwhile, for the visitors, and now out come the Bills. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. White now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be out on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad. Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The Bills had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2. Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says that the slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch? Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 30 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end J.K. Dobbins. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already...
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
But how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just floated from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Right off play action. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, White. Flushed out right. That's complete right around the 8. And the Bills have got a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 4. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Dobbins will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way you can create space down near the goal.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Flush to his right. Completes it to the fullback hand. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make...
There he goes, right side. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. J.K. Dobbins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they're their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time. Throwing to start the drive. White. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here now, 2nd and 4.
to throw. White. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
38 yards on the play. First down, Bills.
Off play action, here's White. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had a couple of touchdown passes in that game last week, and he's matched that with 2 in the first half here as his guys start 1st and 10. A play fake, now White. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now White off the bootleg. That's complete to the tight end Warner. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the... Well, everyone's... Play action. Here's White. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now White, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. To throw on 2nd down, here's White. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. On 1st and 10, White. Finding Knox there, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. White looks to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there, with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Already had the 2 touchdown passes with the last drive. He ran one in, so now 3 total touchdowns for him here as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Now White with a first down throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's White. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 3rd down, White. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. He's got a man. It's his fullback. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing on first down, White. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. Now White. Dancing to his left. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, it's White. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. It's their quarterback. 26 yards. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of it. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And quickly they get to the line. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Another run here with Dobbins. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Looking to throw. White escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Then with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Sliding out of the pocket.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Things started a little slow for him as a runner, but he has really found a different gear here in this second half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Bills on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Steps away to his left. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a...
The Bills getting set to go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Good gain there on first down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Now a handoff for Dobbins.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
So for Buffalo, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they will fall.